This week was quiet, cold, and honestly kind of beautiful. The Hudson River froze, my tropical plants are questioning my judgment, and I'm saying goodbye to the holidays. Let's take a walk through it all together. Hi everyone, it's Tim. Welcome back to my channel. I am out here this morning because it is so beautiful out right now. The sun is not quite coming up. It's actually not that cold here in New York, which is really crazy. And as you can see, there's a lot of ice on the river, but it's been breaking up, which I'm going to show you in this video all week because it was really, I thought it might actually freeze over completely earlier this week, but we've had a warm up, so it's breaking up, but that actually makes really pretty ice on the river. How is everyone? It has been a rough week here in the US, and I certainly don't want to become a political commentator because I am a garden person. But I just want to acknowledge it's been rough, and that has made it a little bit hard to do a lot garden-wise this week, just because I've been thinking about everything going on in the world, and that's always difficult and hard. And a lot of you have reached out to me and told me your stories of what's going on in your life, in the world right now, and it is a difficult time, and winter's hard, and I just hope everybody is hanging in there. And I know my UK friends this morning are dealing with a lot of snow. And I don't mean to make light of it, but I will warn you, I am making fun of you in my soap opera this weekend. And I actually made fun of you before you even got this snowstorm. So maybe it's not so far-fetched right now. Maybe because some of my friends were posting this morning that they got a lot of snow in the UK. I know Germany has some snow. I know France has some snow. All my international friends are reaching out to me saying, we've got snow like you. So yeah, I'm hoping I don't get snow for a while now. It is starting to melt here. It is been nice getting out in the yard and checking on things, which you will see today. I have been slipping and falling all over the place because as the snow melts, it gets icier and it's like walking on ice out there. But yeah, yesterday I felt like spring, there was hope in the garden for spring. So it got me a little bit excited. I am starting some seed starting of palm trees. I'm not starting everything else because what happens is in the past, I would get all excited about seed starting, and then I would start the seeds, and then they would start growing, and then I have them inside, and then I have to get grow lights, and it's just, I like to start seed when I can kind of move them outside into my little makeshift greenhouses, and that way they have a better chance of making it. So I know a lot of you have started seed starting, but you're in a little bit better climate than I am here in the US. What else is going on here? I am about to embark on a new project to enclose under my deck for a planting area in the winter so I don't have to use my garage. I may not do that this week, but I'm probably going to start the next week. And a lot of you have been asking about Jesus. Where is Jesus? Jesus is very, very lucky, and he's been in Mexico for 2 weeks. And he was in Puerto Vallarta sending me videos of how warm and nice it was. And I was extremely jealous of him. And he is coming back today. And let's just hope Jesus gets through immigration and everything else today. So fingers crossed on that. So hopefully if the weather is good and Jesus can start projects with me next week, Jesus will make an appearance again. It's so funny what all of you clue in on. But yes, Jesus has been having fun while we've all been freezing here. But yeah, lots of palm trees, lots of lovely warm weather there. And he said he's going to try to, I'm not even going to say it, smuggle some seeds. Yeah, I said it, back for me, but I'm hoping he doesn't because he'll just get in trouble. Anyway, what else? What else is going on here? Well, my bamboo looks pretty good. It's like the only really green thing in the garden. As you can see, the ice is all over out there. The Coast Guard keeps cutting through the ice to allow the ships to come through. There's lots of ships that go back and forth on the Hudson River because we're fairly close to the Atlantic Ocean. And yeah, today I'm really hoping for sun. We've had a lot of cloudy weather. I'm hoping it's really nice and warm. I'm gonna check on some more palms. I'm gonna open up some palms for you on the video today, and we'll just check on them and see if they're okay. The tree fern, I'm gonna check on, make sure it's okay. I keep watering it every week just to make sure, and that's what's going on in the garden this week. Please like and subscribe. The more you like, the more you subscribe, it tells the algorithm what I'm doing, and then that actually allows more gardeners to find my channel, because there's still a lot of people, I think, that don't even know I exist. And I would appreciate that. And most of all, comment. Comment on the video. A lot of you on Instagram direct message me. I love that. Instagram's the best way to get hold of me privately, more so than Facebook. I have a Facebook account under the same name. I do go in there, but sometimes I forget. But the best way is Instagram. That is if you want to private message me. Otherwise, if you comment on here, everybody else gets to see the comments and learn from them, especially if you're asking questions about, well, how do you cover this palm? Have you ever tried that? I have had a new person reach out from Hungary already. So it's just so much fun interacting with all of you all over the world. I love it so much. That's the joy of this channel. So everyone, stay safe this week. Let me know what you think, and make sure you stay to the end to watch the soap opera. I have been very challenged with AI this week. It is not behaving. That's one question I have for some of you. If any of you work with AI, I am using ChatGPT and Sora 2. And Sora 2 has been very good so far, but I am having some issues with it. And Chat has been explaining to me that I'm asking very advanced things of Sora 2, some of which it can do, and some of it is just not ready to do yet. And there are a lot of other programs out there, and I'm just curious what some of you are using and if you have something that you would recommend to me. So that said, let's get right into the garden. It has been cold, it has been dark, it has been dreary and snowing a lot here. It's been a very snowy year so far, and as you can see on my bamboo there, one of my friends was asking about bamboo the other day. They said, I didn't think you could grow that here. And of course we can grow bamboo. I think bamboo can grow almost everywhere depending on the variety. But beautiful sunrises. That's the one thing I love about winter is the sunrises are right across the river. In the summertime, they're far north of me, so I don't get to see the sun actually coming up. But yeah, as I said earlier, I really thought the ice might actually go completely across the river, but the warm-up is causing it to break apart now, which is good because I feel like if the ice breaks apart, then it's a little less cold and maybe spring will come earlier. I thought we would take one last look at the holiday season in my house, getting ready to have friends over for dinner. Everything must go. I am going to keep my Christmas tree up longer, but all of the other decorations are going away. And then probably the beginning of February, take the Christmas tree down because I love the light that it provides, especially when it's so dark. And I just think it adds some warmth to the house in the bleak month of January. But yes, the Christmas stuff is all going away. It's time to move on. And yeah, here's a ship going down the Hudson River while I am in the kitchen separating out some Trachycarpus for tuna seeds to send off to some friends who wanted it. And here you can see the ice on the river again.
It's just interesting because Hudson River is tidal, so we have tides, high tide and low tide, so the ice is flowing back and forth. Checking on my Agave Americana, looks pretty good. There's a little bit more moisture in here than I would like, so I keep trying to open it up on warm days and letting it dry out. And here's my tequila blue agave in here, also looking really good. This is the first year I've done these, so I wasn't sure what success I would have, but so far so good, and hopefully they get some nice air today. My Amarylis are so late to bloom. They're definitely not a holiday flower. The tree fern welfare check. It's still green. It still looks pretty good. So I'm really holding out hope that it has gotten through some really rough weather out here. And I'm going to water it while I'm here. But yeah, the clouds are stunning today. It's such a beautiful day.
It is a warmer day than we've had in a while. The sun actually feels very good. If you look out on the river, you can see chunks of ice, but the ice is definitely melting, which is causing all the chunks of ice to be out there. It actually feels really good in the sun. It gives me hope for spring. But I am out here. I thought I would look at some of the palms that way back in the beginning of December, when we had the first really harsh low down to minus 15, 16 Celsius. It was like 5 degrees. The electrical cord went out on one of them, and it frightened me. And some of these I'm a little concerned about. So right here's a really tall Washingtonia. It's way too tall to open up this section, but I'm going to open up the bottom right here and just kind of look in there and see if everything looks okay. I would rather open up this top part and look at it, but it's just too much work and I have to get a ladder. And there's still a lot of snow around and it's pretty slick out here. I just fell just stupidly, so I'm not going to fall anymore.
I'm opening up the bottom of the Washingtonia robusta, which looks pretty good. I can't see up very high. It's too dark. I need to open up the top.
So let's check out my mule palm. And if you've been following my channel, you know I've had issues with this palm. It just doesn't want to grow. It grew a little bit this past year. I'm hoping it takes off this year. And then right next to it is my Phoenix sylvestris. So we'll open that up and look at it as well. While we're over here, Monkey Puzzle is doing great. I did cover it during the really, really cold part because it's still small enough that I can, and I figure why not protect it while I can. Everyone says I can't grow this here. I've grown it here for probably almost 5 years now, but you know, I know its time is limited because it's in the wrong zone, but it's still really healthy and doing well. So while I can, I will protect it. But on really nice days like this, and when it's just, it can take below freezing. It just can't take super, super cold.
And I think it looks fine. It seems to be okay. We will see in the spring, but it definitely was off for a while with some really low temperatures. But we will see. And here's the sylvestris, which also looks really good in here. I've never had a problem with that. And you can see the temperature gauge hanging over there on the right, that little suction cup. That's what reads the temp and then tells the component when to turn the lights on. And here is the big, gigantic Washingtonia robusta, and I really can't see anything up in there, so it's just, it appears everything's working, but it's not really a great check. I need the ladder.
While I'm out here, this is my needle palm, one of them, and I don't cover this at all. It has withstood so much. Now, I firmly believe that you need to protect it the first 2 years, but this one's doing great. It's been in the ground a long time now. This is a sable minor. This is not the kind of protection that I recommend, but I haphazardly put some Christmas lights and a trash can over it. It probably does not need that much protection, but I think it got definitely too cold for it, so I'm glad I did this. But I'm gonna take the cover off and let it breathe for a couple of days. So let's look at it here. And even though I said not the best protection in the world, and I don't recommend this because it doesn't breathe enough, it is fine. I just pulled on the spear. It's really strong. I'll show you in here. The spear is right here. Nice strong spear. Seems all be good. This thing did not grow for like a good 3-4 years, and then now it's starting to grow. While we're out here, you can see on my Yucca Rostrata up there, we've got that one's going to branch out this year, which is kind of fun. And this is my large Trachycarpus up here. And then let's check out the other Yucca over here. Sorry, I'm going right into the sunlight. And this one you can see, that's the new growth up on the top, but looking really good here. Really good. Maybe this one will flower this year. While I'm out here, what a different look from the summertime. Just looking up at the house and all the structures. Only the bamboo is green and a couple of rhododendrons up there. But hopefully spring will come soon. And already January has been better than December, and I know I'm gonna jinx it by saying that, and then we'll have like the worst January ever, but the temps are already much, much better in January than December.
Its forecast for Palm Valley calls for another 4 feet of snow and sustained winds up to 80 miles per hour. Residents are advised to stay indoors, secure loose palm fronds, and pour generously.
January is when I get so excited about spring.
Spring is my favorite time of year.
It's so clearly time to plant. I feel so bad for my gardening friends in the UK. The weather just reported they hit 0 degrees Celsius.
Careful, get it round tighter. Mind the leaves, mind the leaves. This snowfall is going to kill us all. Don't forget chocolate. It might be our last luxury.
Mummy, are we going to die?
Yes!
I don't know how they survive. We are lucky here in New York with good weather.
Tim, let's go outside and look for the tulips coming up. I think I see some.
Marcel, if we are going outside, you have to put some clothes on.
I guess I can put shoes. But that's it.
Can't you see I've been outside suffering? It is a snow apocalypse.
Happy spring. This weather is so fantastic.
It is not spring. Stop pretending. New York is basically northern Greenland right now.
But we were ready to go outside to the garden.
What is that outside? Is that a Sasquatch?
Where did you see tulips?
I think they were right here. Be glad we are not in England.
Look, Marcel, you were right. Spring is just around the corner.
Happy to celebrate this spring weather. We need more river gin.
I love you, the martini glass. I hold you for shorter to just like this. My gin keeps me warm all over.